Beautiful.
Helicopter, we are 7 miles to the southwest of mainland.
That was a nice good start for us.
Yeah, beautiful.
500 on climb 3,500 and tracking for break. All traffic in mainland area.
Turn everything on the front, you can give a big wave to everyone on the right and we'll get going.
There's no traffic and Westpac 1, helicopter Bravo, Charlie, Juliet and R44. We've become airborne now, 2.5 to the southwest of Cessnock. On climb to 1,500 will be northbound and remaining west of the aerodrome at all times, Cessnock. Westpac 1 copied, just passing 2,900 for 3,500. Bravo, Charlie, Juliet, g'day. Thanks.
Traffic, Yankee Alpha Alpha, Yak, taxiing runway 17 Cessna. Alright, so yeah, short taxi today. We're just going to taxi over to the holding point over here and just let the aircraft warm up a little bit more.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, nice day, isn't it?
Oh, superb. Wasn't quite what they predicted, but...
No, it was supposed to be cold.
Yep.
Alright, you can close your canopy up now, if you want to do that. Just let me know if you have any troubles.
Done. Right.
Cool. Double check that your shoulder harness is nice and tight.
Yep, good.
And just confirm that that red light is still flashing on the video camera.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Yep.
Alright, I think we're good to go.
Great.
Cessna traffic, Yankee Alpha Alpha Yak, lining up to pass runway 17 Cessna. Alrighty, all set?
Yeah, beautiful.
There we go.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter Bravo, Charlie, Juliet. We're currently 4 to the north of the aerodrome on descent now, passing through 1,200 for our position of 4.5 to the north, Cessnock.
Cessnock traffic, Yankee Alpha Alpha Yak, airborne runway 17 in a right turn to depart overhead, tracking to the east, Cessnock. Alrighty, so yeah, you can see the airport just down there.
Yeah.
It looks like everyone's very small all of a sudden.
Very small. These are a pretty good aerobatics plane, aren't they?
Oh, they're very good, yeah. The amount of G you can pull is, the acceleration of the aircraft can do is really good for this sort of category of aircraft. Yep. Yeah, definitely.
What sort of horsepower are we talking?
At the moment, the aircraft can produce up to about 400 horsepower.
Yep.
For an aeroplane this light, that's a lot. Usually these airplanes are around 280.
Yeah.
So to have that extra 120 there really makes a big difference.
Okay. So is that through supercharging or?
Yeah, it's a supercharger and just a really big radial engine. Okay. It's still a carburetor engine. We do have basically carburetor heat as well. Yep. For that, so we can get carburetor icing. So that's something to look out for. Yep. But yeah, the aeroplane itself produces a lot of thrust. Always easy to produce a lot more thrust than you need. Yep. Yeah, you comfortable, nice and comfortable back there? Oh, absolutely, yes, yeah. Yeah, fantastic. I gather these controls are operational that I've got in front of me. You can see when I move everything, you move everything. Everything moves, yeah. And we do some training in the aircraft as well for new pilots. So that definitely keeps people, well, you know, we do a lot of ab initio training for people who haven't flown a yak before. Yep. Quite a few of them out here, isn't there? Yeah, we've got heaps. And the good thing with the yak is that, you know, we could just be flying along here and quite easily just do very light aerobatics. If you're ready, I'll just go all the way around. Hey! You can see what I mean? It's not a big deal. No, it's not. No. Providing you know what you're doing. Yeah, that's right. You've got to know what you're doing. Yeah, absolutely. So how do you get to that point where you can flip it around like that? What do you actually give it? As far as how I control it? Yep. Yeah, so see on the wings, the aileron, so as I move the stick left, move the aileron to the left. As I move the stick to the right, does the same. On the ground, those rudders, they do the yaw, so if I push the rudder in there, you see how that moves the aircraft? Oh yes, yep. So that's tailplane, is it? Yeah, that's the vertical part of the tailplane that basically does that. And then you've got basically the elevators, which is really sensitive, so if I put a bit of pressure backwards, see how the nose goes up? Yep. And you know, it goes all the way up to here. Yep. And then it's going to feel a little weird. When I push forward, see, basically I feel a little lighter. Oh yes, yeah. Yep. Sensitive, alright, yeah. Oh yeah. And they're what we call the primary flight controls of an aeroplane. The aileron, the elevator, and the rudder. Yep. Other things, we've got a flaps. We can lower flaps to lower our approach speed. So when we come into land, you'll feel the flaps go down, and they just make the wing bigger, and so I can fly at a slower speed. Oh, okay. Yep. And some of the airplanes may have speed brakes and slats and things like that, you know, like big aircraft, commercial airplanes. Yep. But for us, that's all we care about really, is the main ones. Yep. Oh, there's a lot of bits on a commercial plane, isn't there? Oh, there are, yeah, because those wings are really built to go fast at high altitude. Yep. So obviously when you come back to land, you've got to make the wing basically tighter and longer to slow down. Otherwise, you know, the aircraft's going to go too fast, so it can't pull up in time, or the tyres will pop when you land. So all those sort of limitations that you get. Yeah, it's a nice day today. You can see there's a sugarloaf over there with the two antennas. Yep, basically over there. You'll start to be able to see Newcastle up towards basically on the nose there. Oh, yep. I think I can see Munmora Power Station, is it? Way down there? Or is that... Yep, that's it. There's a couple down there actually. Is that Munmora or... It's one down... There's two you can actually see at the moment. Okay. The furthest one is down where Woi. Yep. Yeah, and I'm not sure what the first one's called. Okay. As far as you're concerned, these are good flying conditions? Oh, this is great today, yeah. It doesn't get much better than this. It's really good. Are there times when you do cancel? I've only had to cancel a couple of times. The main thing that hurts us for cancellations is really the wind. Yeah. When the wind is really strong, it's not so much the clouds. Sometimes when it's raining, all we do is we just wait until the rain, you know, basically subsides. Yep. And that happens, you know, most of the rain comes in, you know, in waves. Very rarely, if the airfield's going to be socked in all day, we kind of know about it. Like, you know, the Met man will say, you know, heavy rain all day, we just won't even come out. But, yeah. In most cases, it just sort of comes and goes. Start to see the ocean now. Oh yes, yep, nice. So that's Stockton up to our left, is it? Yeah, you got Stockton Beach. Yep, a big long beach that runs down through there. Yep. We've got pretty much Maitland and Thornton over there on the left-hand wingtip. Yep. You can see parts of Lake Macquarie now, just over there to the right. And we'll actually fly down Lake Macquarie at 500 feet above the water. Oh yeah, okay, that's lots of fun. Newcastle Seacam, Yankee Alpha Alpha Yak is 3 miles north of Sugarloaf at 2,500. Tracking eastbound to pick up Lake Macquarie and then southbound down Lake Macquarie at 500 feet. Newcastle covered. Right. So the plane movement, that's just different air. Yeah, we can hit these little pockets of air. Yeah. And yeah, it's when we do that you feel that little sort of boop, yeah, little bump. I suppose you're constantly making adjustments for that. Yeah, every time you feel like the wing rise or something, I'll just sort of, you know, roll it level. Yes. Like a good autopilot on big aeroplanes, you know, will quite easily do that, you know, for you. No such beast on this little thing. No, I'm the autopilot. So when I'm reading altitude there, what's it telling me? So we're about 2,000 feet. So 2,000, yeah. The little needle's on around the 2, the top needle's around the top there. Okay, yeah. And if you go above that, you can see the speed. We're doing about 230 kilometres an hour. Okay, yeah, yeah. Which when you look out, doesn't seem that fast. No. But when you sort of pick a spot on the ground and move it around, like move it forward, you're like, oh, actually, no, we are going pretty quick. Yeah, it does, yeah. Like it's a 45 to 55 minute drive from where we were, basically to the coastline here, and we've done it in like 7 minutes. Really? Oh yeah, like there's I live over there on the water, and yeah, it takes me 50 minutes to get from there out to the base, out to the airport. How long did it take you to get to Cessnock? About an hour and a bit? Hour and 10, I think it was. Yeah, okay, it's not too bad. Yeah. And so the largest dial in the middle, that's some sort of level, is it? Oh, where's that, sorry? The largest dial in the middle at the top. Of the... With the ball in it. Oh, yeah. So that's our, what we call the artificial horizon. Okay. We don't fly into cloud in this aeroplane, but the Russians used to use that as an instrument aid. So if you notice, when I roll the aircraft to the left, see how it kind of, I don't know if the one in the back works so well. But in the front, I've got a horizon that moves. And that's just it's an instrument. We don't really keep those up to date because, you know, we don't fly in cloud or at night time. Doesn't seem to be moving much. I don't think yours is working in the back. The little level is, it's bobbing around. Oh yeah, which is interesting. Oh, the bubble? Yeah. Yeah, that's good for yaw. So you see if I stick this out. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we basically don't want to like flying like that. Yeah. We want to put the ball in the middle. Okay, yeah. And that just means that we call it being trimmed out. So the aircraft's flying straight through the air. It's not actually flying sideways. Yeah. Which makes it nice and efficient. Okay, and the one to the right of that with another one with a little level in it. Oh yeah, so that's, see how it's sort of pointing down a little bit? Yes, that's our pointing down off zero. Yeah, so that's saying we're descending at 200 feet per minute. Oh, okay. If I do this and pitch the nose up. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Now it's telling me we're climbing. Yep. At like, you know, 500-600 feet per minute. Okay. We call that a VSI, a vertical speed indicator. Okay. It's another aid that we use when we instrument fly. Yep. So days like this, we just fly by setting attitudes relative to the cowls on the front where the propeller is. Like I know that's a pretty much a straight attitude there because I know that the horizon and the top of the cowls is about that far away.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, if I push the nose down and see how far the horizon is.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a descent attitude.
Drops dramatically, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah.
You can see we're over Warner's Bay now.
Oh, okay. Yep.
My son plays rugby down here, actually.
Gee, that was quick.
Yeah, there's the big Bunnings off the left wingtip. Check it out.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That is big.
Yeah, sure is.
Newcastle, Pitot, Yankee Alpha Alpha, Yankees overhead Warnervale, joining Mate Macquarie, and we're going to drop the 500 feet tracking southbound Mate Macquarie, traffic Newcastle.
Now, the centre dial at the bottom, what's that one?
Has it got a compass row on it?
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't use that anymore. That was an old Russian navigational aid.
Okay, yeah.
We use GPS now, and we've got a GPS on our phone.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's much better.
Yeah.
There's all the sporting grounds down there.
Oh, yeah. Lake looks kind of nice today too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's got a little roughness on there. You can see the wind's picked up. You can see the waves.
Yeah, see a bump, yeah. Water, yeah. It's quite choppy down there, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously once the wind surface
Wind surfers are loving it, yeah. So is there anything that gives you outside wind speed?
No. On our GPS, it'll give us track.
Yep.
So we know our track and we know our heading. We can deduct where the wind's coming from.
Okay, yeah.
It just kind of depends, really.
So that looks pretty much south anyway.
Oh, yeah, definitely southerly there. You can see the ripples.
Yeah.
And we took off at the airport. We took off in a southerly direction.
Yep.
And we have a windsock there at the airport that gives us an indication because we always take off and land in the wind. Because it keeps our ground speed as low as possible.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we use less runway. You don't want to be doing tailwind takeoffs or landings that can end in failure.
It's a bit hairy, does it?
If it's a short runway, you'll find yourself at the end of it very quickly.
Yeah, because you're getting a wind assist, I suppose.
Yeah, check out the Pelican up there, you see it? On the left-hand wingtip above.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit one of those. They're very big.
So in all your flying, is there much danger in hitting large birds?
There's always a danger of hitting birds, and aeroplanes continuously hit birds.
Yeah.
You've just got to keep your eyes out. That's the main thing. Inevitably it does happen, and you just hope you don't hit a big one. Most front windscreens are built to take quite big birds now.
Yeah.
And these Russian windows are very resilient. Some of the smaller helicopters have had hit Pelicans and have come into the cockpit.
Oh.
Yeah, and still been alive, flapping around. That's not good, obviously.
There wouldn't be much left by the time it hit your windscreen.
No, not really. I like this part. You see all the boats down there near the jetties?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Beautiful. I haven't seen it from this perspective before.
Yeah, that's right. Most people haven't.
Yeah. You ever get tired of it? Get a bit blasé about it, or?
No, definitely not. It's a pretty hard job to get sick of.
Oh, absolutely.
After maybe the 6th or 7th one of these in a day, I'm kind of sick of it.
But, yes, yeah.
But to be honest, I only do like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It's just a casual gig for us. Just to keep the aircraft flying. There's 6 owners with 3 aircraft, and we all just sort of share the flying around a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine it'd be very prohibitive to own one by yourself.
I used to own one, another one, we have a grey one.
Yep.
That was mine, and I was about to get rid of it. I was just like, I'm not flying it enough. But yeah, then we hooked up with a few other people who are interested in buying a share, and a couple other aircraft owners, and we rolled it all in, and yeah, we have 3 aircraft between 6 now. It works out really well.
Yeah. I've noticed a lot of yacht owners are doing that now too.
Yep. Yeah.
They're pooling.
Yep.
Is this the original colours?
There's a few different colours that the Russians used to use. We've got one of ours in the black scheme, one in the blue scheme, and one in the grey scheme. So we've got like one of each. So yeah, it was used like this for a while.
They all have red cowlings?
Yes, most of them do actually, because they, being a trainer, they used to like make them, you know, so the pilots could see which was the front and the back when they did formation training.
Oh, yes,
When they're trying to like pick the aircraft from a distance, they can go, oh, there's the front, I know it's going that way.
Yep.
And our Air Force does the same thing. When you look at our training aircraft, they're all basically very bright coloured, orange and whites and reds and whites.
Yep. Lake Macquarie traffic, Yankee Alpha Alpha, Yak 4 miles to the north at 500 feet. We overflying the Swansea traffic. Lake Macquarie.
We're heading towards Swansea.
Yeah, you can see the Swansea Bridge down there.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Oh, it's a great view.
It is, isn't
it?
it?
Beautiful.
Got there's the Lake Macquarie Airport just down there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's still operational. I thought they closed that.
They did. Actually, some friends of mine bought it recently and they've opened it up and they do a lot of helicopter training there now.
Oh, okay.
And skydiving.
Any light planes?
Yep. Yep, you'll see a couple parked over there and lots of helicopters really.
I see, yep. So it's still used for private use too?
Yes, private. The Westpac helicopter base has moved down there.
Oh, okay, yep.
They've got a new facility they've just built. You can see a lot of white caps now in the water.
Yeah, there is. Do you have a fairly strict flight path?
There's a couple of general rules that we need to apply, which are enforced by the Civil Aviation Safety Authority. One of them is you shouldn't fly over houses like off our right there unless we're at least 1,000 feet in the air.
Yep.
And 600 metres displaced. That's just a general sort of, well, it's a rule, but you know, we don't fly over properties unless we have to. If we're taking off or landing, it's different. But we just make sure that we, you know, for today I'm just sort of contouring up over the water.
Yep.
Which seems to keep everyone happy and friendly and so forth.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to basically go overhead some built-up areas here, and I'm just going to start climbing the aircraft, so we're about 1,000 feet. Which keeps everyone happy as well. Yeah, so as you look south there, you've got Nord's Wharf and what's that place with the jetty? Remember? Yeah, the old
Catherine Hill Bay.
That's the one, Catherine Hill Bay. Yeah. Next you can see down towards like the end of Lake Macquarie down there. Yep. And yeah, keep on going. There's obviously Pitot Bay and the Central Coast and so forth.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 feet. So yeah, just a little higher, makes everyone happy, a little bit less noise. And then yeah, we're basically right over the top of Caves Beach at the moment.
Wow.
Right, we'll roll ourselves down there and we'll go back down to 500 feet.
Woohoo. Fantastic. Did something change a little bit when we came around with the wind then?
Yeah, it did. I think the southerly's now pushing us up, so it feels like we're going a lot faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I reckon a good 30, 40 kilometres faster.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm loving this, Jamie.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, it's wonderful. I always said to the kids, we're in the UK once and we had some Spitfires go over the top of us.
Yep.
They were actually taking off.
Oh, okay.
Which was quite spectacular.
Yep.
And I said, that's all I ever want to do.
Oh, cool.
I'll be happy doing that, but
yeah.
This is just great.
It's a great way to see the world, that's for sure. I like zipping up this beach, so we're basically heading up towards that big red rock area there's Redhead Beach.
Yep.
And you can understand why they call it Redhead now when you see from this angle.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very red from up here.
Very red. You see a lot of people down there with their fishing rods out. Let's go and have a look.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go fly over them. Sometimes they think we're fishing inspectors or something.
Oh, they'll enjoy it. Yeah. From here, it feels as though say, you could almost touch the sand.
It does, doesn't it? We're about 500 feet. Just
Amazing. That's amazing.
Newcastle traffic, Yankee Alpha Alpha is 2 miles north of Lake Macquarie Airport. Coastal, tracking northbound, 500 feet. Newcastle traffic.
Yeah, some good setups down there. You see the off-road camper vans.
Yeah.
They've got the tents up, the poles out, the fire's going, cooking up, whatever they've just caught.
Yeah. Having a lovely time.
Yep, definitely worse places you could be. And then you've got all the ships, all the coal ships, which are lined up in their designated holding spots, waiting for their turn to come on in and fill up with coal. You can see they're all very evenly spaced out when you're up here.
Yeah, all hoping a big southerly doesn't come up.
Yeah, not too much. You can see all they kind of do all point into wind a bit with their air. So yeah, a bit of a south easterly.
Easterly, yeah. Absolutely. You've obviously flown jet fighters.
In the Air Force, I basically flew mainly transport, pack transports, and at the moment I fly AWACS, which are an aircraft with a big radar system on it.
Okay.
Yeah, which is based out here in Newcastle. Looks like a 737 with a surfboard on top of it.
Ah, yes, yeah, I think I have seen pictures of that.
Yeah, so that's what I did most of the time. I flew trainers and jet trainers when I came off pilot schools for a while. That was fun.
How much different are they to fly from something like this?
Oh yeah, completely different.
Completely, okay, yeah.
The aircraft I fly are heavily automated now because they do such long flights, you know, you spend a lot of time monitoring the autopilot. And we also do air refueling, so we'll come up behind another airplane in flight and latch onto them so we can take some fuel and stay airborne for a few more hours.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be a lot of fun if it was a bit breezy, wouldn't it?
Yep, definitely. Definitely. There's not that much sort of wind gusts up at 25,000 feet.
Okay.
But sometimes you can still fly in and out of cloud.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So there's the big national parks over there on the left.
Oh, yeah.
And I reckon my favourite house in Newcastle is coming up. You'll see it just peeking over here on that ridge line.
Oh, the one down in the little cove there.
Yeah, check it out. It's got a great little
wow.
stop down a couple of hundred feet. It's got a nice little pool.
Oh, wow.
How good's that?
What a spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great little spot there.
Be nice out the front there in calm weather diving.
I think so, yeah. Sure would. Not too bad today. Sometimes when there's a easterly, you have to be careful. There's a lot of hang gliders that get set up.
Yeah, what sort of height are they usually at?
Usually just below us at the moment. We're about 800 feet at the moment.
Yep.
They seem to sort of loiter around, depending on the wind strength, probably about 400 or 500 feet.
Okay.
So we'll just do a little lap here of Newcastle Beach just so I can have a look in to make sure it's all clear up there and there's no hang glide. It's always good to have a look. Plus I get to fly over my house.
Your house is close down there, is it?
Just over there, yeah.
Okay. Bit of controversy going on there at the moment with that skate park or something.
Oh, is there?
Oh, they're supposed to be building a skate park somewhere along, I don't know if it's Newcastle Beach or Merriweather. Might be Merriweather.
Yeah, I know there is a skate park there at the moment.
Yeah, but they're going to build it out over onto the beach. And I thought, how does that go when a big low pressure zone comes up?
Ah, gotcha.
You know, it'd end up in the ocean.
Yep. Yep, gotcha.
So where are you?
I'm just over here, basically. I'm Scenic Drive.
You're not far from the beaches either?
No, it's about, a couple of minutes in the car.
Yeah.
My house is down there on this one road in from the main road.
So what's this little beach to our left here?
Well, we've got Merriweather Beach there, and then you've got Horseshoe down here.
Okay,
Yeah, and that's in the national park area, so, you can't take your dogs or anything in there. Some people don't like that.
Oh, with a nice sewage treatment works.
Yeah, we'll go straight over the sewage treatment works. What do you reckon?
It changes, doesn't it, when you
it does.
come around into the wind and then away from it?
Yeah. There's a big surf competition down here today, yeah. Alright, up we go. We're going to just do some light aerobatics if we can. We'll see how much height we can get. So we looked at the roll before. Are you okay with that? Sorry? The roll, when we did the roll? Yeah, you're okay with that. We'll come around here to the right and we'll do another one.
Lovely.
Good when you can do aerobatics over a beach, I reckon. Up we come, and we're going to go, we'll go to the right. So 3, 2, 1, and rolling all the way over. Check out that view below us. Pretty special, isn't it?
A little bit of weightlessness there, it's nice.
Yeah. Alright, we'll get some speed up and we'll do a loop. Here we go. All set? Yep. So a bit of G on the loop, so you feel a little heavy.
Yep.
Yeah. Check out the right wingtip and have a look above us now.
Oh, wow!
Great view, isn't it?
Oh! You always look up when you do that?
Oh, you have to.
Oh, man.
Have a look up.
Oh!
It's great, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. I can see why you love this.
I know, it's great fun. And this is my last one. This is called the stall turn.
Okay, that's when you're doing nothing.
Yep. Just let yourself fall down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we handle the aeros.
Pardon?
We'll do some more aerobatics when we get overhead the airport. But yeah, you seem to handle that okay.
Ah, yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure how I would, but...
Yeah, most people are good. Most people are just nervous and you do one of them and they go, oh, is that all? You know, they're like, oh, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised I didn't feel something else.
Yeah.
You get, as you said, you get that heaviness, then you get that lightness, but...
Yep. The heaviness is as we accelerate upwards, like a roller coaster. But once you get used to that and you know it's coming, it's kind of, you know, it's not too bad. It's your body's okay with it.
Yep.
It's when you're hanging upside down and you push forward that some people, you know, it's very uncomfortable.
Oh, yes.
Like you're hanging on a monkey bar and the monkey bar goes up, you know, like it's like a bungee jump or something.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel good. Your body's not ready for that because all our blood system is set up to have gravity pushing us down, not gravity pushing us up. So all our little check valves in our blood just is going in reverse. That's why we feel quite faint very quickly when we're hanging upside down.
Okay. I did a bungee jump many years ago in New Zealand, and
cool.
I thought, no, I'm not going to do that again.
Oh yeah, I chickened out of mine. A friend of mine were there and she goes, well, we can do it. I'm like, no. No, I'm good. I'm fine just flying airplanes. That'll do me.
I've got a friend of mine who flies gliders.
Oh, okay.
And he loves it, and he's always saying, you know, well, we've got a trainer there, and he'll take you up, and I thought, I don't know, you know.
Yep. Is it like sailplanes, but with the wings, or hang gliders?
Sailplane.
Oh yeah, cool.
Up at Mangrove Mountain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I got into flying, through gliding.
That's how you started?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
He said it's a wonderful feeling. There's no noise.
Yeah, it's
You're drifting around.
Nice and quiet, peaceful. It is good fun. I really enjoyed it.
He said as long as you pick the right day.
Yeah, exactly. when you don't get enough lift and sometimes you can't quite make the runway. When I did it was over in the WA, so there's lots of wheat and paddocks and so forth, so we used to quite often land out.
Yeah.
But hey, that's, you know, just one of the things. Now you probably notice it's become a little colder as well.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so we're at 3,000 feet now.
Oh yeah,
For every 1,000 feet we go up, the temperature drops around about 2 degrees.
Yep.
So yeah, it's 6 degrees cooler up here than it is on the ground.
Considerably cooler, isn't it?
Yeah, you really notice it, particularly when, you know, you put your hand out there a little bit. It's like very chilly.
Alright, I still feel very comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, good. When you fly over this sort of area, you get an appreciation for all the land developments that are there. You check out all the cookie cutters down there.
Oh, do you?
They look very similar, don't they?
They're never ending, isn't it?
No, just another blotch.
People have to live somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. Got to build. This is a good area too. Like, population's been going up steadily.
Yeah, well, I much prefer to visit Newcastle than Sydney now.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know, it's quite a good city now. It's
Yeah. Do you work in around where you live?
Pardon?
Do you work around where you live, or you're retired, or?
Oh, well, I'm semi-retired. That's how I got to meet Matt. I restore old cars.
Oh yeah, okay.
I do a lot of aluminium work, and yeah, I'm still doing it, but only for one or two of my old customers.
Yeah, it sounds like you do it because you
love it. I love doing it. I just love it. The kids say, when are you going to retire, Dad? And I said, well, you know, when I can't do this anymore, I'll retire.
Yeah, there you go.
I still do it, so I'll keep doing it.
Might as well if you enjoy it. We're just going to clip this cloud a little bit, so we'll just go into it very slightly. I can still see up the front. You get a bit of a realisation of speed when you go through clouds. As you can see the cloud going by very. We're doing 220 kilometres now at the moment through the air. Maybe a bit less over the ground. We're back into open territory. We've got the national park on the left there.
Oh yes,
Down to the left, national park. All the rolling green now as you go down towards, like, you know, the Brooklyn Bridge and Hawkesbury River. Quite a lot of mines up here. You see the mine up to the right wingtip we didn't really see.
Oh yes?
Yeah. Open cut mines.
What area is that?
We've got Curry, which is just here.
Yep.
And sort of halfway between Curry and Maitland.
Yep. Like looking at a big relief map.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, it's wonderful.
We're getting a few bumps off these hills because the wind's coming up from the south.
Okay.
Hitting these hills.
Kilo Romeo Kilo R44 is showing right base runway 17 full stop.
But once we go past these hills, should be alright. Cessna traffic, Yankee Alpha Yak is 10 miles to the east at 3,000. Tracking over Cessna for aerobatic traffic Cessna.
Maitland traffic, Romeo November Quebec joining crosswind 08, Maitland.
Yeah, there's apparently the cool change is coming a bit later on now tonight, perhaps. Definitely maybe some rain tomorrow and the next day, so we picked a good day.
Yeah. Is that Maitland below us, or?
No, just off to the right. That's Curry below us.
Oh, that is Curry.
Yeah, you've got the old Curry smelter on the other side, which is now closed down.
Yep.
Yeah, so those bumps go down now, so we come out from the away from those hills. Yeah, Curry hasn't changed very much. I know a guy who lived there when I grew up. I was in the Air Force with, and he reckons it's exactly the same as when he left 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's expanded, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Boy.
A lot of industrial areas that are all closed down now. You see all these big sheds down here?
Yep. Goodness me.
It's a very flat-looking town, isn't it?
It is, absolutely.
Kilo Romeo Kilo vacated 175 strip and we'll be taking for ignition.
You can see Cessnock now over there.
Oh, okay, yes.
Bigger, yeah.
Yep. The prong coming out of the left-hand wing, is that airspeed or?
Sorry, say that again.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I
That's okay.
interrupted you.
No.
The prong coming out of the left-hand wing.
Oh yeah, that's it's for both. It's what we call a pitot and static tube. So the pitot part of it obviously measures the pressure at the tip. That gives us our airspeed indication.
Yep.
And on the side you can see these little holes that have been drilled in there.
Yes.
That's a static sensor. So that just records the pressure of the air, and that we use that for our altimeter.
Yep.
And also basically for things like the vertical speed indicator and so forth.
Okay.
So it's kind of an all-in-one. Some aeroplanes will have the pitot and the static system separate.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's everything. It's a really good indicator too when we're landing to give us a good indication of how far away we need to put the runway when we're on a reciprocal heading before we turn.
Okay.
So it's handy for that too.
There's a little wheel on my left. What's that for?
Where would that be? Is it on your left panel?
Yeah, it's on the left panel just below the cockpit latch.
Oh yeah, that's that one? Yeah, that's a trim. So depending on different speeds that we fly, the aircraft may be continuously pitching up or pitching down.
Yep.
So if I take my hand off the elevator and I wind that down, see how it just pushes it down?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wind it up, see I'm not actually touching it.
Yeah.
So it's like a rudder trim on a boat.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a little tab on the back there. So rather than having to hold in the pressure all the time, we do what we call trim it out. So we just move this until we have zero force, basically, on the stick. I don't know if you can see it, but over at Cessnock there's a lot of new construction happening in that sort of area over there. It's a lot of dirt and so forth near those two little lakes.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's the new prison they're building.
What is it?
It's a prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the new maximum security prison, so it's, you know, it's the biggest one in Australia, I think.
Yep. Huh.
Yeah, I know.
Development everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah, you can't stop progress.
Absolutely not.
There's the airport under us. Just under us there. And we've got the Crown Plaza on the right wingtip there with the golf course.
Yep.
So if you're happy, we'll do a few more aerobatics. Just do one of each to start with. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Hopefully the family's down there watching and judging.
The apron mainland.
All right, we'll start with that roll again. What do you think?
Yep.
That was an easy one, so just pitch up. Cessnock traffic, Yankee for yak overhead, Cessnock at 3,000, conducting aerobatic. All right, and we're just going to roll around.
Wow.
There we go, all the way. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? I'll go slower in this one. And I like having a look right up here as we do it.
Whoa.
See everyone and everything. Bring it around here to the right. And we didn't actually do any full loops last time because when we were over the water, it's easy to do the stop and roll out.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll do a couple of, come back here, do a couple of loops. Now, exactly the same as what we did over the beach. We'll just continue it all the way around so we get to see it all. Feeling okay?
Yeah,
Excellent. Alrighty. Get some speed up here. As change our speed. All right, bit of force in the body.
Helicopter Lima Golf Robinson 44s, we come airborne 2 to the west of the field, we're westbound, Cessna.
Have a look above us. Oh, I love that view.
You'd never get tired of that.
Mate, I had to put it in the hangar. Not enough people for it.
Bugger.
Yeah, the loops are great.
Yeah, a bit rude, I reckon.
Next one over, it's just called a barrel roll. It's like a loop and a roll in one.
Oh, okay, yep.
So we do a bit of both. It's about 280 kilometres an hour through the air. Up we go. We'll do one of those stall turns, which are my favourite. Now look at the right wingtip there, we just hold it, we're actually weightless. See how we...
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, we don't actually feel anything. Let the aircraft fall back down. It's a weird feeling, isn't it? Being weightless.
Traffic Maitland, helicopter hotel, Lima X-ray is 1 to the south of the field.
There we go.
500, on final.
Weird feeling.
It's interesting watching that wingtip.
Yeah, it is. The best place to watch it, really, I reckon. Yeah, keep your eyes straight out the front. We call this one a hesitation roll because we go up, we stop. Next one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Stop. Next one.
Oh, wow.
Stop. Next one. They're really good, look really good from the ground. You see them on air shows a lot.
Lost the airport.
Yeah, behind us. We'll come over just a little wing over and that'll put an airport basically on the nose. There it is.
Oh, yep.
Up we go. We'll do a couple of seconds of just upside down. You'll see how weird it feels when we sort of hold it. See that? The holding our straps.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't feel very good, does it?
Not really.
It's a good way to clean the aeroplane though. All the dirt drops to the top. Up we go. We'll do another loop. Still okay there?
Oh, yeah, I think I'm starting to feel it a bit.
That's okay.
That's all right.
We're almost finished. Knocking around like silly buggers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'll pull the power back there. As we slow down, we're doing about 250 kilometres there. As we slow down to about 200, I'll get you to open your canopy up to that first little detent there. You can put your hand out. You okay with that? Okay, if the canopy opens up, we can fly with it open.
Yep.
There you go. And you can put your hand out there.
Not the first one.
Go back one more.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Great fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just cooling the engine down so we can start our approach, but as we get lower as well, we can always open up to the last detent. We'll see if you're happy to do that for landing. Bit of a crosswind actually at the moment. Might go for runway 35, I think. Yeah, it's actually moved to be quite a easterly. Can you see the windsock on the runway? It's sort of halfway between the runway and the taxiway.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, you can see where it's blowing.
Yeah.
Cessna traffic, Yankee Alpha, Alpha, Yaks overhead the field at 2000. We're going to position for a left downwind, runway 35, Cessna.
Alright, I'm going to put the landing gear down now. You hear a whooshing noise. That's the landing gear dropping down. And you know that little pokey thing I talked about? Yeah, see the Pitot static tube?
Oh, yeah.
I lined that up with the runway there, so
Oh, yes.
gives us a good direction to where we need to be. Now, if you want, you can open your canopy all the way up. Are you happy to do that, or do you want to leave it where it is?
No, I think I'd like to open it.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just going to turn the intercom down when you do that. Go for it.
Wonderful. That's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Cool, but nice.
Yeah, very refreshing.
Oh, yeah. I thought it'd be a lot noisier with the canopy open.
Yep. Yep, if you're flying nice and straight, it doesn't, you don't get the wind in at all. There's the flaps. And we made it. I think that's just in time actually. I think the wind's starting to pick up quite a lot.
Yeah, and it's blowing across, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a crosswind that really hurts us.
Yeah.
Not so much the strength, but the...
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, Jamie, that was... I can't describe it. That was fantastic.
It's great experiences.
Yeah, it was
sounded like
yeah,
great
very, very grateful. It's,
my pleasure.
Yes.
Air for the landing gear.
Yep.
Air to start the engine.
All right, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only the Russians seem to do it. It works well when it works. When it leaks, it's a pain, but oh well.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, oh well. All right, I'm going to make the noise go away, and you can start unstrapping. I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, pretty much unstrapped there. Taking the headphones off.